Hi guys, it's Blackie. Okay, today I'm on my power bike. I hope you can see that. I'm having to use my gorilla pod out here. And we are out here going to do a little scout. And what we're doing is we're setting up for hunting. I'm out on a friend of mine's land and I'm looking for hog sign. Now I'm not actively hunting right now, but I am actively looking for signs. So what I'm going to do is, I have in my haversack up here in this pouch, I've got my map. I've got my map of the area, compass, and writing instruments. Okay. What I'm going to do with that, what I'm going to be doing with that is recording down. So as I go along and I hit a place and I have very good sign, well, let's say a trail goes in right here, I'm going to mark it on the map because these roads intersect. The roads coming through here looks kind of like a big starfish. And so I want to see where they're crossing through, etc. I want to know where the food is, where the sleeping area is, where the water is, etc. And that way I can make an educated guess of where to be at any given time to know where they're going to be. Now, the bike is a perfect thing because it's quiet. I don't make any noise. Now, in a minute, I'm going to give you a very bumpy ride of me holding this thing. I'm not going to guarantee it's not be bouncing like crazy. But the object of the game is it'll be a quiet way that I can come in here and not disturb the game. I'm looking for sign because right now, hunting season is over for deer. Springtime. Hog, before it gets hot, if we're going to get a hog, now's the time to get it. Because once it's 110, nobody wants to process a hog. So I swing my haversack around behind me and I just turn the throttle and I move along and pedal real quietly. I don't make a lot of noise going down these roads and we'll just see what we're going to see. So, let's see. I doubt I can do this one-handed. Oh, this is going to be fun. Oh, this is going to be an adventure. Alright, we're going to roll up here and we're going to take a look. Let me see if I can find something interesting. Hang with me. Okay, this is a big briar thicket. Scrub, briars, great place. I'm seeing all kinds of small game signs going in and out. And then on this side over here, right through there, that goes down to a creek. Now right there in front of us, it looks like an old trail right there. It's where they've been through there. I'm seeing sign, but not heavy sign. So this isn't a major highway. But right through here on this side of the tree, there's a path that goes underneath that log right there in front of you and goes all the way down. Then you look down in yonder, see that big covered shady area? It's a great place for hogs and stuff to get out of the sun. They love to lay in mud or cool ground because they overheat. So something like that would be a shady place to sleep during the day. So I'm seeing signs that this may be an area where they like to sleep. But I haven't seen a food source in here other than just grazing, and I haven't seen any heavy tracks, just scattered tracks here or there. I'm looking for more of a highway, so let's keep looking. But I marked this place down on the map. It may bear fruit down the line. Okay, I just came down this road and we ended up in this mud bog right here. Now I'm seeing signs along the edge of small piglets. I'm seeing a couple of adults, but not many. And you'd think around this water there'd be a good place for them to wallow around and get a good coat of mud. Now, this drops down and there's the river bridge, right? River's right over there. So right down this trail, this is a natural funnel right here. You've got a creek that's flowing through. Now that's a ready source of water. It's not going to dry up. That mud puddle will. But like I said, I'm seeing signs of a bedding area back up here. But then you got this. This is a seep, a little branch. Water that's not moving a lot. It can go stagnant. Notice the red color. A lot of rock down in through here. Little or no water movement right now. There is some flow and you can see it right over there, glistening. So there is some flow right through here. So I think I'm close to a bedding area. This would be a good place. Very broken ground. Very little for them to be attracted to. Man, check out that big old oak right there. But with this bike, I can quietly ride through here and not attract a lot of attention. Like a motor vehicle, like if I was trying to scout with an ATV or a car or something, I'd make way too much noise. This way I just quietly float through. And like when I got this big old mud puddle, rather than ride through it, I was able to just dismount, go through that little narrow spot right there, come around and come all the way to here, and I'd end up coated with mud. Win-win for taking it home. Okay, I'm about a mile in, and I'm coming up on a feeding area that they have a game feeder at. The question is going to be, is there anything there or not? Now I'm going to disengage my motor on this thing, so it's not even the motor pulling me. So I'm just pedaling nice and easy. I don't know if I can hold it with one hand and do this, so y'all just going to have to bear with a little bit of shaking, but if things go well, we may come around this bend up here and that field may have turkeys in it, so just be ready. If so, I'll try to stop and get you a shot. We shall see. Hang on. Okay, what you're seeing is their feeder out there in the middle of that field. There's a high ridge right behind it right there. We've got a marshy water along the edge right here. And then you got a trap for hog right there in the middle. And then we got a shooting station right here. Now back out here in this open pine, there's a lot. Now there's hog sign everywhere in here. And right there on that far side, the far corner at the base of that hill, there's a stream that comes out of the ground. So it's a constant source of water for them. So you've got planted pines and thick scruff they can get into for cover. You got a ready supply of food and they got a ready supply of water right there. And those trees right there just rain acorns every year. So that ground over there is covered in acorns as well as having that. So any of that is going to be a big indicator of a good place to get. Now it's butterfly. So either the shooting house right there is a really good place, or to come in real quiet like this and stalk around this corner that I just came around on this bike. Because you can see back here behind me, the road comes in, and then this to the left blocks their view. So if you come up real quiet, right down the middle, stop the bike down there and stalk to right here. If you've got hog in this opening right here, you're going to have a good shot, quick and easy. No big deal. But I'm seeing all kind of hog tracks back in here, so this is probably what I'm going to do. I'm going to come down and work down this road and then come along to this field, and there's one further along, and there's a road that turns in up here and doubles back through all this planted pine back here. Now they burned that not long ago, so it's just this scrub picking up. So that should be a good place for them to be. We got food, we got water, we got everything we need. So Using this, I can come in and out real quietly, not attract a lot of attention. Carrying my haversack this way, I've got easy access to my map and gear, so I can then mark down all the sites. I've already marked 4 good places thus far. Now the next thing for me to do is to figure out time of day. When are they wanting to be here? Is this someplace they want to be at early morning or late? Is that hawk hollering? Or late in the evening? That's going to be a thing. Now I'm sorry for the subpar camera work, but I'm just kind of doing this on the fly and trying to improvise. I thought about hooking that to the handlebars, but man, that's going to be a bumpy ride. So I'm going to hook it up and I'm going to ride back down the road so you can get a little sight. So just prepare for a bumpy ride for a minute. Then I'll be back with you. You can hear the motor kick in, but whenever I quit with the motor, it kicks out, and I'm just rolling. As long as I stay up here kind of on this center grass so you don't have the crunch of the rock. It is a little rough, I'll admit. As you can see, we got plenty of location here to look for, and lots of places to look for sign. We're coming up here toward the lake. If you look here to the left, you can see that's, I hope you can see that, there's a lot of flooding up in here where we've had a lot of rain. I don't think my mount wants to grip this too terribly well. Okay guys, we're going to put it up and continue on scouting. I got about another 4 miles to go. I just want to bring you along a little bit. I know nowadays everybody wants to use ATVs for scouting, and that's a great, I'm not discrediting that, but this electric bike's a lot cheaper and it's a lot quieter. It's got about the 40-mile range. That's all I'm going to need for this. Plus, I mean, I parked my truck over here about 5 miles away now. And even if the battery dies, I can pedal home. Hard to do that on an ATV. But it allowed me to get back into some areas that are more accessible. And this very road I'm on is actually blocked in places where we had a washout. So I was able to take this and just skirt around it and go right on without having to worry about it too much. I can pick it up and step over an obstacle as opposed to having to, you know, go all the way back around. And I'm not broadcasting and kind of stealthy. Nobody knows I'm here. You know, I'm not, you can hear that ATV for 2 miles. Can't hear me in here, so it's nice and quiet. So I can, A, get a better chance to see wild game. 2, mark down my tracks so when I come in here to hunt, I'll know where I'm going, what's going to be the productive area, and I'll come in quietly on this and know where to cache and hide my bike or take it all the way to my stand. Already. That's what I'm doing right now, doing a little research. Hope you've enjoyed this content, guys. If you have, please hit that like, share, and subscribe. I'd really appreciate it. Till next time, guys, I'm Blackie, wishing you safe journeys. Have a great day, guys.